Once upon a time, there lived a young teacher named Hussein. Hussein was a primary school teacher who taught students in their final year, Basic 6. He had a nickname, You Won't Do, which struck fear into the heart of his students. They called him this name because no one dared to refuse anything he asked of them. Hussein would always arrive at school early and wait for latecomers, punishing anyone who would arrive after him. He was notorious for punishing students for even the slightest mistake. In Hussein's cruel behavior, there was a particular student he never liked. His name was Apara. Apara was an intelligent and respectful student who always obeyed the school rules and Hussein's principles. He consistently emerged first in every test, yet Hussein still found reasons to dislike him. Hussein would often cane Apara for minor faults and even intentionally fail him in subjects, using it as an opportunity to insult him. Years passed, and Apara completed school, furthering his education and becoming a renowned lawyer. He was known for his intelligence, honesty, and exceptional legal skills. Traveling the world to practice law, everyone wanted him on their side because of his exceptional skills. Meanwhile, Hussein's cruelty eventually caught up with him. He was sacked a year after Apara completed junior high school for locking a student in the classroom for a whole night as a punishment for refusing to clean his house. The authorities dealt with him, and his past records led to his dismissal. Hussein struggled to find employment due to his history, eventually resorting to selling charcoal by the roadside to make a living. One day, a wealthy man named Abada accused Hussein of stealing his money at the market. Abada reported him to the police, and Hussein was arrested and sent to court to defend himself. Abada hired lawyer Apara to represent him. While Hussein couldn't afford a lawyer, on the day of the trial, Hussein saw his former student, Apara, and was filled with shame and regret. Lawyer Apara was surprised to see his former teacher in such a state and asked him to explain what happened. Hussein humbly and desperately told Apara the truth, that he had not stolen the money, and it turned out that Abada had wanted to frame his former teacher Hussein, who had bullied him in school. Lawyer Apara chose to defend Hussein despite his past mistreatment, and Hussein was freed. Hussein was forever grateful to Apara for his kindness and begged him to employ him as a domestic staff member, as life had been difficult for him and his family. Lawyer Apara agreed and employed him as his gardener. Despite Hussein's past cruelty, Apara showed him sincerity and kindness, helping him to take care of his family with the little salary he received. Lawyer Apara continued his good work, and Hussein never forgot the lesson he learned, that our actions have consequences and forgiveness can lead to redemption.